that adjustment that you need to make from like, oh, I just want to play some standard rivals. Well, here comes an unstandard character that flows just a little bit different. That is how you can catch out some good players that aren't prepared for it. But then again, it is success is often prepared. So it is Aubrey who better be prepared for their next round opponent because it will be Cheesy Potato who won last week's Fusion. Yeah, this is a crag that is not to be trifled with. But on stream
Not
right
really.
now. Yeah, but on stream right now. Okay, the Ranno Zetterburn matchup, which you want to talk about top stuff.
Yeah, these are some of the best characters around right now. I mean, Zetter has
Out of 10, like you mentioned.
yeah, out of 10. Everyone's crazy good.
We're just gonna mention that every 5 minutes.
Yeah, you're splitting hairs a lot of the time if you're arguing between like who's second and who's third best, who's fourth and who's fifth, who's top 5 versus who's not. It's like you're honestly just picking a ton of nits. That being said, what these two are is classics, because for Rivals Ether 2, it was Zetter and Ranno displayed as the first two, unveiled as the first two characters for this game. Of course, there were a lot more that came after on release, all 10 of these guys, but these are the first two that were shown off when the game was first revealed and embody how they want you to play, which, as you can see by Hampolo, it is fast and loose and all over the place. You want a high APM, you pick Zetterburn and watch the buttons go.
And that's exactly what we've been seeing all throughout the course of this weekend, in fact, but we can talk about that when the time comes. For now, we can appreciate what Hampolo is bringing to the table against Toothbrush. This Ranno having a devil of a time trying to make it back, but simply being lost in the blazes of battle as Hampolo is going to connect. 3 stocks to 2 now. Hampolo with a decisive advantage, only at 30 seconds.
Finding an opening here. Toothbrush not looking for any sort of grab tech chase. Instead, we're going to jump in. Shines in here. Hampolo finding so many powerful openings. Finds the needle. Doesn't go for any further aggression, though. Toothbrush needing to kind of play with a little bit more gumption if you're going to try and keep up with Zetterburn, because the damage output is absurd on this Lion. You need to make sure that every time that he's off stage, he needs to feel like it. That down tilt was excellent to confirm into the back air, even more into the forward air, even more so, and Toothbrush far from out of it.
And being able to utilizing the poison bubble, perhaps the same bubble that kidnapped John Harbaugh.
Oh, where'd he go?
Oh my god. The poor Chargers, man.
It's a tragedy, man.
Yeah, the fact that can just happen in the middle of an NFL game, I'm very glad that it happens. But Zetterburn is going to try to escort him out toward the left side of the screen, and again, grounded attack going to confirm that big old fist in your face, and that is going to be it. The F-Strong at the ledge, perfectly picking out how Toothbrush is trying to get back to the stage. Nowhere to go if you're that run.
Yeah, what we're not seeing from Toothbrush is a lot of really good active defense, I think, past a certain window, right? Like, we are seeing, or rather, we're seeing Hampolo play around the base level defense, which is to say, like, hey, everything that these low percents, you try to floor hug, you try to crouch cancel, hold you down, and get out of it, and use Ranno's quick buttons. Hampolo is playing around that pretty masterfully. Doesn't mean that Toothbrush can get out of it. You need this back here. Whoa, the second one misses! Tragedy striking for Toothbrush, who had a huge opening there to try and take the stock to find an edge guard, and instead your back is literally against the wall, being sent into your own bubble as Hampolo gambles on where you're coming down, but is never too far out of it. The shine spike to get rid of the bubble. One more confirm ought to do it. We're seeing the down throw there, no up strong. I was wrong about the game ending quickly, Stu, but the momentum is surely in favor of the Hampolo.
I'll give it a couple seconds, because Hampolo has off stage. Toothbrush looking to make their way back, and is it going to actually get back to the ledge? Hampolo is, if nothing else, playing with their food a little bit, it seems like. But Toothbrush also, to their credit, taking the adaptation. Still a full stop lead that Hampolo has as we go to 1 stock apiece. Toothbrush will be making an effort with this, but again, you need to pile on a lot of damage. That means a lot of hits, and you need to be able to get the kill before Zetterburn is able to land it on you. That is going to be so much easier said than done.
Yo, the double tech out of 2 shines, like knowing that shine puts you in tumble at this percent is a massive win here. Gets the down strong, puts out a needles, tries to spawn a bubble and just keep it in place for any horizontal kill option, but a weird hit of up air, the soured hit, has to use the slingshot off of the bubble to get back, spaces it just enough and puts a bubble out. One edge guard could do it. No inputs are going out there at all, but we're still out of any sort of confirm range. 164, any stray hit will do it. Zetter's got some good ones, namely that forward air, but Toothbrush is playing so evasive right now, forcing the down B cancel. Still, we're in a pretty prime last hit neutral situation. The bubble saves come in again.
The bubble placement, unreal, and oh my goodness, Ranno got himself a guardian angel. Toothbrush is it's gonna happen again.
Okay,
there will be no third saving grace. 3 strikes, you're out. Hampolo. Good gracious, Hampolo left it late, but eventually the bubble bursts on the hopes of Toothbrush in game number 1. It will be their counter pick, but I mean, we almost saw highway robbery. Let's be real.
I mean, but that's what I've been saying earlier, Stu. Like, just the fact that you are on the screen at the same time, you can forget about percentages. Those are for windows and confirm-based positions. A percent lead is not a lead. You just have to use it as a means to augment your offense, as we see on both sides. And honestly, Toothbrush is using his 164 percentage to his advantage more often than not. Finds a huge parry on that fireball, though, as we go to the Ethereal Forest, a dangerous stage to take Zetterburn, but that doesn't make it bad for Ranno.
Because you do have that flat ground with which to work. You can do have the means with which to control the neutral. At the same time, this line is jumping into your face quite a bit, and the claws are quite sharp, and I wish that they would stop digging into your face, but that is...
His heart hurts.
No, as turns out, the big angry fire-breathing lion is powerful, but the jabs and the setups, and getting the Zetterburn trap with the bubble this time. We've seen that bubble has been the point of contention for a few of these online discussions.
Yeah, I mean, Ranno's so good at so many things, and Zetter equally as so, as we see the double jump cancel shine reacting to the DI and finding the up strong afterward. Perfectly placed stuff. The way that Toothbrush is utilizing bubble is what takes Ranno from being a good character and an archetype that we're familiar with to a fantastic character who can do things all on his own, utilizing a ton of the unique mechanics. We saw the super jumps, we saw the bubble interactions, and we saw, of course, that powerful forward air that is just a kind of a do-it-all button sometimes. Seeing another slingshot, but we're doing early nairs out of shield now on the side of Hampolo. Don't SD, thank you. we want a clean game here.
Yeah, no, at the same time, look, there's a part of me that wants to commentate some good rivals so that I can increase my experience at this game. And then there's another part of me that's like, okay, that was funny, I want to There's like, now, I know that Babs is supposed to let's just the good man's spirit as Toothbrush is going to take their first decisive advantage of this match. 2 stocks to 1. Hampolo will go ahead and erase that before I even finish the sentence. 1 stock apiece.
Yeah, a couple small errors on both sides. Seems like Toothbrush didn't realize he burned his jump. Hampolo missed a tech on the wall, expecting a back air maybe, and got forward air instead. Either way, the dogs are out in the forest, and we're seeing Hampolo start to put those claws to good use, looking for a shine spike, but nothing finding as Toothbrush looks to try and make some space. Hard to do that against a rampaging lion, though, as we miss on another up air to continue to juggle. Instead, Toothbrush gets a chance to play the game, and that's never what you want to see as Ranno. That's a shield grab, though. Opportunity to finish the game. Another forward air, but no sweet spots. Just all whiffs and plenty of attempts, but nothing really defining hitting. Oh no, we missed the dive kick spacing. Wanted to go just above the ledge and dive kick onto the stage to just get the splash hitbox on the ground, and we were ever so off of a